What's up, everybody? Gibson's Lawn Service checking back in. Listen, this video is for the guys that's thinking about starting a side hustle, whatever the side hustle may be, and you are married with kids and a full-time job. Now, you got a steeper mountain to climb than anybody. And here's why I say you got a steeper mountain to climb. Because, see, I started my side hustle when I was a single man. So, and a lot of things I went through as a single man starting my side hustle was, the number one, you're going to spend a lot of time trying to get this thing off the ground and getting this ball rolling. It's not going to be easy. But like I say, I'm going to show you the difference how it is from when you're a single man versus a married man with a family and responsibilities. See, when I was a single man, I had nothing but time to throw at it. I can hustle all day. I can leave door hangers. I can knock on doors. And not only that, I was throwing money at the wall to see whatever would stick. Meaning I'm spending money on equipment. Like I say, in the beginning, I bought all cheap stuff. That was a waste of money, because when the cheap stuff broke, I go buy more cheap stuff. So eventually, when I got in the mind frame of buying cheap stuff, I had to go buy not expensive stuff, but quality stuff. And the only quality stuff you're going to get is stuff that costs some real money. Which means if you don't have the cash, you got to take out a loan. Now, when a family man trying to start a business, either he going to bootstrap it or he going to get a loan to get it. Now, in the beginning, look, I'm going to probably ruffle some feathers with this video. But look, I keep it real. On this channel right here, I'm going to keep it real. The man got a family, wife and kids. He got bills, rent, the normal stuff everybody have. Any extra money that man have, it need to be saved or go to the family. You're going to have a harder hill to climb than anybody else, because you're going to have to really, really want it, and you're going to have to really fight for it. And you're going to go through all the struggles everybody else go through in the beginning, the not getting paid, the working for sorry clients, the people treating you like a chuck. But you got to go through that if you really want it. I'm going to tell you what kind of money is in lawn care. You can make $200 a day. You can make $500 a day. You can make $1,000 a day. You can make $2,000 a day. It all depends on how much. Hold on, y'all. My phone had went out. But like I say, you're going to have to want it more than the next man. You're going to have to fight for it. And I'm sorry to say this. When you're in a relationship and you have kids, it's different if the difference between it if it's just you and your girlfriend or you and your wife. But when you got kids, your wife gonna want security. She look at your job as, hey, this job is stable, it's providing for the family, and our savings account is our security. I love you, I believe in you, but I just don't understand. My bad, y'all. My wife was calling me. Look, like I said, you're going to have to want it. If you like I say, your wife or your girlfriend, whatever, your significant other, view your job and that savings account as security. And I don't care how much support you got. You is not going to be able to justify why is you spending between $5,000 to $10,000. Mowers went up now. Back when I jumped in the game, it was a good mower, you can get $5,000. You're going to have to justify to her why a lawnmower costs $7,000. Even a used one, $2,000. Well, babe, I'm trying to start a business, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm sorry to say this. And wives, if you're watching this with your husbands or boyfriends, just do it anyway. Just do it anyway. Because people are not going to see the work until it's done. Until it's done. I'm going to be honest. They're not going to see the work until it's done. And what I mean by that is, in the beginning, you're going to fail. You're going to get ripped off. Somewhere along the line, you're going to break somebody's $300-$400 window. That's when you got to dig deep inside yourself and say, man, is this really worth it? Is this really worth it, what it is I'm trying to do and accomplish? Is this really worth it? You're going to go through all of that. You is putting look, in the beginning, it's going to suck. Because, see, you still got to take the majority of your paycheck and provide for your family. you know, all the extra you was saving, you got to convince your wife or whatever, look, we got to take this and put it into our business so we can get a return. I didn't start making a return on my business about 4 years in. Like I say, I was Chuck. I'm a slow learner. Maybe y'all can watch it. I didn't have YouTube. It was there, but I didn't know nothing about it. So maybe a lot of y'all can watch YouTube and miss all of these potholes I had to go through. But ain't nobody gonna believe in you. I put it to you like this. Go to work tomorrow and tell your coworker, say, hey man, I heard a lawn guy in the gas station talking. He say he make $400 a day. And he worked 5 days a week. That's $2,000. Man, he ain't making that amount of money. I'm gonna be honest, $400 a day on the lawn side, that's a slow day. That's a slow day. But we not talking about the money right now, or how much a person make. What I'm trying to stress to people is you have to do it. You have to do it. You ain't taking none of this with you. You ain't taking none of this with you. You not taking none of this with you. You listen, you don't want to look back on your life as an old man and say, man, I wish I would have. I tell you what you need to do. I'm gonna tell you this at the end of the video. Let me continue on with what I'm saying. You're gonna have to do it, okay? You're gonna have to block with listen. You're gonna have to miss your kids' football games. You're gonna have to miss your daughter's piano recital. It's gonna be times your wife gonna be mad at you or your girlfriend gonna be mad at you because you working too much and we not seeing a return on this so-called business. You gotta push through and do it anyway. You gotta push through and do it anyway. If you really want it. It's gonna be hard in the beginning. Nothing is easy. You're going to have people talking about you when you say, man, ain't no way I spent $8,000 on a lawnmower. Man, ain't no way I go cut somebody's grass hard as it is. You're going to have to feel like the smallest guy in town when all you have is a 5x10 with a crappy mower and a piece of junk truck. And you pull up at the gas station and you see guys F-250s, 2500s, 7x14s, 7x16s, dump trailers, 3, 4, 5, 0 turns. They name on their shirts, they name on their trucks. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. I felt like the smallest man in town. Everybody around me shining. But I'm out here knocking on this man's door, seeing if I can cut some grass. Is it all worth it? I started back in 2014, and I can tell you all that was worth it. All of that was worth it. You're going to have to give up sleep if you really want to build this. You're going to have to give up all your free time for this. Talk to any lawn man that got his business. Talk to any lawn man that got his business where he making $100,000 a year. Ask him what all he had to give up in the beginning. See, you can redeem the time back when you get your business settled how you want it. Because then you can fire people. You can say, hey, I only work Monday through Friday. Because everything is how you want it now. But in the beginning, you got to eat it. You got to eat whatever is given. You got to deal with a slow payer. You got to deal with a late payer. You got to deal with people you have to beg to get your money from. You're going to have to miss baseball games. You're going to have to miss football games. You're going to have to miss recitals. You're going to have to forget birthdays. You're going to have to forget anniversaries. You got to take all of this and put it into your business to get it where you want to be. Hey, look, maybe all of that just happened to me. Maybe that didn't happen to y'all. And maybe y'all got y'all business off the ground in 1 year and you made $300,000 your second year and $80,000 your first year. Look, I'm a realist over here. I'm telling you what all I had to go through to get mine off the ground. I didn't miss any anniversaries or birthdays, but I didn't have money to go do stuff either, because instead I spent all my money on equipment hoping this thing gonna work. But I was persistent enough to, this gonna work. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I did something years ago that I never told nobody. I used to get a haircut, right? haircuts was $20 for me. It was $20, but I always used to tip my barber, and it was $30 a cut, right? I done the math. That was $120 a month. I said, man, if I cut back on haircuts, I can go get me a new zero turn, and that'll make my life easy. And that's what I did. Now my barber didn't like it because he losing money, but man, it's not about him. It's about getting this thing off the ground. You got to be willing to put in that sacrifice. You have to put everything on the line for this. But like I said, in the beginning, nobody's going to really believe in you. Ain't nobody, I don't care what they say. Ain't nobody going to really believe in you. You'll have people, you know your spouse going to support you. But deep down inside, in the beginning, deep down inside, your spouse wants you to stay at that full-time job and just move up. You can't do it for them. You cannot do it for them. Whatever. Now, like I say, they may support you. They may support you. Deep. And now, I want to clear this up. I'm not saying they don't believe in you. Once you show them, oh, I see what you were saying. I see how you go out here and make $3,000 a week. I see it now. Yeah, baby, quit that full-time job. Yeah, baby, what else we need to buy? We need to buy a dump trailer. Yeah, baby, you need to start hiring help. They see it now. No, look, and I don't blame them. Because that's like my daughter coming to me when she get older. Dad, I'm moving to California. I'm going to be a big-time singer. And I'm going to try to talk her out of it. But when she make it, she can say, see, Daddy, you ain't believe in me. I'm saying I didn't. You have to make them believe. You have to show them, this is it. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to accomplish. And listen, like I say, in the beginning, it's going to be hard. But once you get that off the ground, to the married men with families that want to start lawn care, you got to sacrifice pretty much everything. If you got to get a second job to save money to get your first mower, that's what you got to do. But while you getting that second job, saving up for a mower, you losing kid time, wife time, family time, you missing church, all of that. Now, I don't advocate you missing church to build this because God can open the door for you. God, you don't have to miss church. Let me take that back. You don't have to miss church. Let me take that back. Let me take that all the way back. You know, because I didn't have to miss church to build no business. So, yeah, let me take that off. I don't mean miss church. What I mean is you have to work late Saturday night and still get up Sunday morning and be tired going to church, but you still got to do that. You got to lay it all on the line, man. You got to lay it on the line to get where it is you are trying to go and what you are trying to build. And once you build it, you know what all the doubters and the haters is going to say? You making that much money cutting grass? You got how many yards? Do you need help? Oh, do I need help? Do I need help? Wasn't you the same one time about something? Man, you crazy spending that much money on a zero turn. Man, you crazy. I ain't doing that. I ain't cutting nobody else's yard. You have to sacrifice. You ain't going to get nowhere in life if you don't sacrifice. This is what